And this is exactly why I love the fall in West Michigan. It's one of the best times of year, and quite frankly, it's my favorite time of the year. So when it comes to living in West Michigan, you can't beat it because the weather, it starts to shift a little bit. Usually in the summers, we're seeing 80 to 90 degree weather, 70 sometimes throughout, I would say June through the end of August, maybe a little early September. And after that, after September is when it starts to get chilly out. We usually have a few really hot days of summer that turn into the fall. And that's when you start to see the leaves change. You see all sorts of things. And that's what I really love about the fall time in West Michigan. For things to do and sights to see, you are now watching Live Great TV, and I'm your official host to Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name is Vaughn, Greathouse. Hey, if you want to know more about the West Michigan area and what it's like to live, work, and have fun in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and tap that notification bell. At least hit the like button so you won't miss out on all the new videos that I put out each and every week, because I love making these videos for you. But even more than that, as a licensed real estate agent here in the state of Michigan, I want to help you make that transition nice and smooth over to the West Michigan area. So my number, my email is coming on the screen, or it's in the description below. Feel free to get a hold of me anytime. So with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, we're gonna talk about the reasons why I love living in West Michigan during the fall. There are a lot of things to really enjoy about the West Michigan area, what it has to offer, from the lake life all the way to just exploring things out in the country. It's a little more country in certain parts. You still have that city life in between Chicago and Detroit. The location is awesome. We're surrounded by lakes. What is there not to love about living in West Michigan? The thing that I love, the few things that I really love about the fall season, number one at the top of my list is watching the colors change, watching the leaves around me change from bright green to yellow, red, orange. There's so many different colors, purple, even some blue ones out here. All around the year, you don't get to see that. So when the fall comes, it's like a whole new world. It's like living in a different place. And so when you see these colors change, and then you see the festivities that go around them, which is going to be the next thing that I really love about living in West Michigan during the fall, is going to be the festivities and activities and things to do that are out here. We're moving into football season, so the Detroit Lions, they've been doing really well lately. They're coming into effect, along with hockey getting ready to start. All these different things to do during the fall that you wouldn't necessarily do during the summertime, that you can take advantage of, where you can kind of get out there, bundle up, cheer on your favorite team. We have U of M here, the Michigan State Spartans out here. A lot of great things to do in the fall, not to forget to mention my favorite, which is apple picking, pumpkin patch going, and we actually go out there, have some cider donuts. We have apple picking. We have all sorts of different types of apple. We learn so many things about apples when it comes into the fall season. Just enjoying yourself. A lot of people will have bonfires because the weather's usually in the 50s, 60s, and it's cool sweater weather. Like right now I have my vest on and a sweater, and it's kind of fashionable. You know, I like to get into fashion and kind of dress warm, whether I got my flannel, got my hat on, whatever it is, moving into the winter season. But the fall is absolutely one of the most beautiful places. Another thing that comes to mind about the fall in Michigan is going to be going up north. Now, going up north, there's a lot of different things to do. A lot of people will go camping, they'll go fishing. The salmon run is a huge deal out here in West Michigan. People love to go fishing for salmon when they start swimming upstream before the end of their cycle, so people can go out there and catch them. So it's a really great opportunity for people who like to fish, hunt, kayak, this is that time. So if you're an outdoors person who really wants to enjoy the outdoors and also enjoy the fall season, this is your time to shine. There's a lot of people who go into these tree blinds. They set out the bait for the deer and the whatever they hunt that's out there. So people who really enjoy that wildlife, just being one of those nomads that just kind of live in the wilderness type of thing, you get a lot of that. So a lot of people come here for that, and they really enjoy that as a means of enjoying the fall in Michigan. The next thing that I want to point out that I really enjoy about the fall season is going to be there are fewer crowds. The West Michigan throughout the year is pretty busy when it comes to all the festivities that we have throughout the year. People just coming to visit family, people just who's never been here, heard about it. A lot of that kind of goes away, and that affects different industries. So for example, since I'm in the real estate world, the real estate realm usually slows down right around this time of year because the children are going back to school, people are getting more into their jobs, seasonal jobs are opening back up, so more people are going to work during that time. So those are another indicator of the fall season and things slowing down here. Also with the cold weather, that stops a lot of people from going outside, but it's a really good draw to know that throughout the year in the West Michigan, in its entirety, year round, we find tons of things to do, whether it's throwing snowballs, going skiing, going snowshoeing, going to different areas and parks and things like that people really enjoy throughout the year. This is something I really like to point out because not a lot of places have all these activities year round, and it seems like all these little towns throughout the West Michigan area and throughout Michigan as a whole, people really take advantage of and they really enjoy doing them. There are things such as the pumpkin carving contest. There are things like the people going apple picking, hay rides, corn maze, and then usually during the Halloween time, they have haunted houses, haunted mazes. They have all these sort of activities that you can do to get out and about and enjoy your everyday life as you live in the West Michigan area. So these are just some of the things that I wanted to point out. One thing I don't want to forget as well is Art Prize. Art Prize is usually about a 3-week event that goes on every year that a lot of the world's top artists come here to compete for a cash prize. So with that, I'm going to put some information below so you can check out Art Prize for yourself, see who the winners were, see some of the art pieces, because in West Michigan, art is like our thing. From Kalamazoo all the way to Ludington, Grand Rapids, Detroit, we have a lot of artists here that really like to show their work and shine whenever they can. So if you're into art, you want to just see what exactly Grand Rapids has in store, go ahead and go below, check out that link so you can learn more about it. To wrap it up, to give you a couple more things that you really would love about the fall in West Michigan are going to be some of the trails. Right now, I'm out in Ada, Michigan, where they have a ton of little trails and little hikes you can go on. You can bring your furry friend out with you to enjoy some of the scenery, walking through some of the trees and leaves as they're changing to get a real submerging of the experience, so you know exactly what it's like when you're out here. So it's a good day to bundle up, go outside and enjoy the weather, grab a hot cup of hot cider or some hot cocoa, enjoy your time out here as you're in the West Michigan area. There is a huge event called Oktoberfest, and you've probably heard of it from different beers and things like that, pumpkin spice and everything nice, that you'll really get to enjoy as far as coming to the West Michigan area. So Oktoberfest, being a really big craft beer city out in West Michigan, is a great opportunity for you to come out, enjoy a craft brew, laugh, listen to some good music, have a bonfire, enjoy yourself, and they're always going on throughout the year. And John Ballpark Zoo even throws a event for the people who want to go visit the animals before they shut them down for the year, to actually have Halloween costumes and just enjoying yourself during the fall. We do fall really big here in West Michigan, but I wanted to give you a glimpse of what it's like being in West Michigan during the fall months. Again, for things to do and sights to see, this is Live Great TV. I am your official host to Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name's Vaughn, Greathouse, and if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area, what it's like to live, work, and have fun in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, get in touch with me, ask me questions. I love to hear from you. Put a comment below. I will respond to those. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. And until next time, we will see you on the next video. See ya.